We're outside the Sarasota Jazz Jam this afternoon, and we're going to be talking to the Vice President of the Sarasota Jazz Club, Mr. Jim Lamboy. And Jim, it's a great event you have going today. How did you get started with the Jazz Club?
Well, I've loved jazz, since I was young, and when I got down here, I had heard about the Jazz Club. I moved from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I actually joined before I retired. And I've been active with the club now for about 15 years. And I've enjoyed every moment of it. So,
music being played inside right now. It's a little trio going on with Fred Williams, and actually a quartet looks like today.
Augmented, it's a rhythm section. Fred's a rhythm section with Johnny Moore and Cam Brooks, and the sit-ins. We have Duncan Lamont from London, and a couple of local musicians here.
Talk a little bit about the Jazz Jams and how they got started.
My understanding is that the Women's Exchange initially picked up the tab for the Jazz Club. This goes way back to about 23 years ago. And when that relationship expired or ended, then the Jazz Club took them up themselves, and we've run the jams continuously since. And of course, the jam session is to my thinking, a critical part of a jazz club itinerary, because it allows the musicians that we don't necessarily know to become integrated with the community. We have a young man, John Moak, who's been here. Has not been here before, and he's playing the trombone and doing a very good job of it. This will give him a good chance to get known by the other musicians and all.
So sort of a great cultural art center, really, and jazz a big part of that.
It is. It certainly is. We have an abundance of great, world-class jazz musicians that have retired to Sarasota. And of course, we have several other levels of musicians, and there is no dearth of our ability to put very good groups together.
You also have a Friday afternoon program coming up? Actually going on right now.
Right. We have a Friday program. I think we're in about our 12th or 13th concert. And in that case, it's right here, and it's Fridays from 2 to 4, and we invite local groups to come in and give us their best shot. It's a little more organized than this. It's 3, 4, 5, or 6 musicians. Yesterday we had, for example, a very fine Dixieland band led by Len Wyatt, who was a bass player and one of the founders of the Jazz Club and a past vice president. So we have a lot of fun doing it. We have great depth and breadth to our programs. We have our annual national or internationally acclaimed jazz festival, which will occur late in March, and that'll be over at the Van Wezel. And then we have these programs. We do about 40 of these between the Friday concert and the jams. We do about 40 programs. And then we have our regular members, what we refer to as our member concerts. They occur either at the Opera House, the Van Wezel, or some other venue that will accommodate people that we need.
You're in a new location this year, actually right across the street from where you used to be, the Holly Hall. Talk a little bit about this auditorium.
This is very nice. The acoustics are good, I'm told, and it's a very bright little room. It will only accommodate about 200, but and Sarasota County Park Commission operates this end of the building. They've been very good to us and very cooperative. This is our 3rd year with the Friday program here, and of course we moved the jams over from the Symphony Center because of their requirements. Their requirements got to be such that they just really couldn't accommodate us when we needed the space. So we've had a wonderful and long-standing relationship with the Symphony Association, but unfortunately it's in the past now.
Tell the folks out there exactly the name of the auditorium, how to get here, and how they can come down.
This is the room is at the west end of the Sarasota Municipal Hall, I guess, and I think the address is 801 or 805 North Tamiami Trail. And this, of course, is at the extreme west end of the building. It's in a elliptical-shaped room, and it's directly across from our former venue in Holly Hall. And if you could find the old the old venue, all you have to do is cross the street and you're there.
Great.
We welcome you all there. And Gary, it was very nice having you here with us today and helping us pass the word.
Jim, thank you. We enjoy coming down, and we look forward to having you be part of our show for many times.
Thank you very kindly.